Welcome to Broken Prism Reviews, Season 2, Episode 9. Today we got Tesla, Master of Lightning by New Venture. In Tesla, you'll have 4 card types here. New York, Colorado, Niagara, Wardenclyffe. There are also, there's point cards and then these other explanation cards. You also have power cards. These are like events. You'll play these before tricks are played, and so on. To set up the game, you'll deal out 12 cards to each player. Of those cards, you're going to sort out the 9 that you want to keep. So you'll be getting rid of 3 cards. Those form a discard pile over there. Both players will do that, like so. You'll deal up a hand of 6 cards, and sort of like deck building, you'll rotate those cards out. You'll set the 3 cards out for the center of the table. You'll be playing these cards in rounds. For the first round, you're playing for 3 cards, and you'll play 3 cards. You both do that, and then flip it over and add up the points. So whoever had the most points is going to win that trick of those 3 cards. I had the most points, so I'm going to win. You get bonuses for matching suits and so on, or playing powers beforehand. So those are all things to think about in your strategy. One go on the right, so you can shuffle those back in later when your deck on the left runs out. Then you're going to play a 2-card round. You're going to flip over 2 cards, and you'll play 2 cards to try to win. The other player will do the same thing. Whoever has the most points, of course, wins, and move those cards into their spent deck. Then you'll do a final round for 1 card. Flip over 1 card, you'll each play 1 card to try to win it. Whoever has the most points, of course, wins it, like all the tricks beforehand. Then you'll start a new round. You'll do that by shuffling all your spent cards back in with your other power cards and draw up your new hand of 6 cards. This will help you cycle through the cards you won to hopefully have different hands every turn, sort of like deck building. Then, when you get down to the last part of the pile, you're going to count up who has the most points to see who wins. You get points based on suits, you get multipliers, and so on. So you'll count all of that up for each player as part of deciding who wins. So it's trick taking, it's deck building, and it's got a whole bunch of Tesla themed stuff. So again, today we're talking about Tesla, Master of Lightning from New Venture Games. When they originally sent me the game, I didn't know what to think of it. I don't particularly enjoy trick-taking games. It's something I've always thought about in my game designing career. Maybe I should make a trick-taking game. It seems they're pretty popular. But what I did really like about it is that deck building aspect. So you're building up your hand, you're trying to get the most points. When you're looking at the trick, you may not want it because it doesn't have very good points, or it even has a negative. And the game is also expandable, so it comes ready to go 2 to 4 players. But there's some extra cards you can throw in to make it 5 to 6 players. Pretty clever adaptation there. So because my dislike for trick takers doesn't really outweigh my love for deck builders, this is not going to be an approved game. It's not one I want to keep around, but I think you guys, if you're into trick takers, consider it. Look up the rules online. Go check out the newventuregames.com and see what they have to say about their game. The thematic artwork's pretty fun. It's just coming to market at the same time as Tesla vs. Edison. It kind of seems it's a popular theme right now, and you can only have one real front runner for that. But I do think, personally, I don't like trick takers. If you like trick taking games, it's right up your alley. So be sure to check it out. At least, like to think the designers worked really hard on it. Did some research with the Wycliffe location, Colorado, Niagara, New York. These are all big moments in Tesla's life. Tesla's a huge, important historical character. I think there's some good things to be found in it. If like the primary mechanics, that trick taking, is something that you just have to enjoy to like this game.
Thank you for checking out a United Geeks Network family member. If you enjoyed it and are looking for other online media with a geek culture slant, head over to UnitedGeeksNetwork.com, where you will find the Game Crafter Official Podcast, a bi-weekly podcast dedicated to the tabletop game print-on-demand company, The Game Crafter, and its growing community. The United Geeks Network. You can broadcast your geekiness at UnitedGeeksNetwork.com.